Hey, dog lovers, we're here to decode those furry little weirdos we call dogs. You know, like when your dog's just staring at the wall like it's seen some things, or when they sprint around the house like a furry little demon's after them. We've all been there. Some of this stuff is straight up hilarious, but other times, it's kinda deep, like emotionally deep. Turns out every single weird dog thing your pup does actually means something. And get this, that stretch they do when they see you? It's not just 'cause they're stiff, it's about you. Get ready to have your mind blown, because we're diving into 25 of the weirdest dog behaviors and what your fur baby is trying to tell you. Let's do this thing. Okay, you walk in the door after a long day and your dog is so stoked to see you. They're wiggling, tails going a mile a minute, and then the stretch. You know the one, front legs out, butt in the air, maybe even a little groan. It's adorable, right? But hold up, because this isn't just your dog getting their yoga on. This, my friends, is the greeting bow. It's like their way of giving you a big old dog hug and saying, "Hey you, I missed you so much." It's a sign of pure love, loyalty, and all-around good vibes. They're showing you they feel comfy and safe with you. So next time they hit you with the stretch greeting, give them some love back. They deserve it. Have you ever witnessed the pure chaotic energy that is the butt tuck Zoomies? One minute your dog's just chilling, the next they're a furry little rocket ship, tearing around the house like they stole something. It's honestly one of the funniest things ever. That little butt tuck, those crazed eyes, it's like they've been possessed by the spirit of pure joy. And you know what? They probably have. Zoomies are usually triggered by pure excitement, like when you say the W-A-L-K word. Or maybe they just had a bath and they're feeling fresh. Fun fact, greyhounds. Those dudes live for the Zoomies. They'll do it like clockwork every single day. It's their thing. Okay, next up is a classic, the belly up sleep position. It's a declaration of trust. They're saying, "I am so comfortable here." And you probably rub that belly every time. It's like a reflex. They feel safe, secure, and totally loved. Sometimes they're just trying to cool down. And let's be honest, some breeds are more dramatic about it, but hey, belly up snoozing is adorable. Alright, let's talk about something a little less glamorous. You know that thing where your dog stares at you while they're pooping? Yeah, the poop gaze, like, "Can I get a little privacy here?" But guys, it's actually kind of sweet. They look to you for protection. It's basically the dog version of saying, "Watch my back, will you?" That unwavering eye contact is a sign of deep trust. Okay, buckle up because we're about to get scientific. You know that adorable head tilt your dog does? It's actually a sign of intense focus and processing. They're trying to understand you better. Smarter breeds like border collies tilt their heads more. But even if your dog isn't solving equations, that head tilt is still endearing. Okay, we've all been there. You're on a walk feeling cute and suddenly your dog is face down in something that smells like a dumpster fire, and you're just standing there like, why? It's like they have a sixth sense for finding the most disgusting thing. And the worst part is, they look so proud of themselves like they just found a gold mine instead of, a pile of whatever that is. Have you ever noticed your dog sighing, like a big, dramatic, human-sounding sigh? You might think they're bored, but actually it's way deeper than that. Dogs sigh for the same reason we do, to release emotions. It's like a doggy exhale for their feelings. A happy sigh, the kind they do when they're all snuggled up next to you. That's basically a doggy this is the life, pure contentment. But then there's the frustrated sigh, the one that says, "Ugh, you said we were going to the park 10 minutes ago." Drama queens, the lot of them, and let me tell you, nobody sighs quite like a Shih Tzu. They've got the whole dramatic sigh thing down to an art form. It's like they're auditioning for a soap opera every time they need to go potty. But hey, we love them for it, right? So next time your furry roommate lets out a big sigh, don't worry, they're not plotting world domination. Probably. They're just processing their feelings. Just like us. Okay, raise your hand if you've ever looked over at your dog sleeping and thought they were possessed. Yeah, me too. One minute they're all snuggled up, the next minute they're twitching, kicking, and making these weird little yipping noises. It's enough to make you want to call an exorcist. But don't worry, it's totally normal. Just like us, dogs dream. And those twitches? Those are just their paws chasing squirrels in their sleep. Or maybe they're herding sheep or chasing butterflies or finally catching that pesky tail. Who knows? The point is, it's all perfectly harmless and adorable. Now, if the twitching is super violent or your dog seems distressed, that's a different story. Always better to be safe than sorry, so check with your vet just in case. But most of the time, those little sleep spasms are just a glimpse into the weird and wonderful world of dog dreams. And let's be real, Who wouldn't want to know what goes on in those furry little heads when they're snoozing? Are they dreaming in color? Do they have recurring nightmares about the mailman? The world may never know. Alright, you walk into a room and your dog is just licking the air, like they're trying to catch snowflakes on their tongue. Did you see a ghost eat a cheeseburger? What is happening? Probably not ghosts, usually. Most of the time it's just your dog being a weirdo, maybe they've got a little nausea. Before you jump to conclusions, do a quick sniff check. Dogs explore the world with their noses, but we love them anyway, right? Let's talk about those dogs who are basically your shadow. You get up to get a glass of water, they're right behind you. You go to the bathroom, yeah, they're coming in. Don't even try to close the door. They'll just judge you through the crack at the bottom. This, my friends, is called imprinting. And no, it's not just because you carried them around like a little furry football when they were a puppy. Okay, maybe a little bit. But it's mostly because to your dog, you are their everything. You're their source of food, walks, belly rubs, and probably the occasional accidental step on the tail. Sorry, buddy. Some breeds are just more prone to the whole Velcro dog thing. Vizslas, Labrador Retrievers, those clingy Chihuahuas who think they're actually Great Danes. They're basically furry little stalkers. But hey, at least you never have to worry about feeling lonely, right? Just kidding, mostly. But seriously, if your dog's clinginess starts to seem excessive, maybe talk to your vet. Could be a sign of separation anxiety. Or maybe they just really love watching you pee. Who am I to judge? Okay, this one's a little spooky. You're just chilling on the couch, binging Netflix and petting your dog, when suddenly they snap to attention and start barking at nothing. You check, twice. And you're like, dude, are you seeing dead people? Because I did not sign up for this. Dogs have super senses. They can hear things we can't, smell things we can't, probably even sense things we can't. So while that empty hallway might look empty to you, to your dog, it could be a symphony of weird noises and intriguing scents. Maybe the neighbor's cat is hiding in the walls. Maybe a dust bunny dared to shift a few inches to the left. Or maybe, just maybe, they really are picking up on some ghostly vibes. So next time your dog starts barking at nothing, don't panic, just give them a little pat and say, I see it too, buddy. Let's go bark at something else now. Okay, so your dog starts howling out of nowhere, like full-on opera singer in a fur coat. First off, hilarious, right? But also, what's the deal? Well, sometimes it's just them being dramatic, like a siren goes off, free concert, music playing, time to join in. My dogs literally howl along to the vacuum cleaner. I swear they think they're in a band, but other times it can be a little bit sad. Howling is a way for dogs to communicate over long distances, so if they're feeling lonely or anxious, they might howl to try and get in touch with their pack, which in this case is you. So maybe give them some extra love if they're having a howling fit. And then there are those breeds that are just extra. Huskies, I'm looking at you. Those fluffy drama queens will howl at anything. A bird outside, howl. The mailman, howl. You open the fridge, you better believe they're gonna howl. Honestly, I kind of love it. It's like having your own personal furry siren. Drop a comment if your dog's a howler and what sets them off. I want to hear all about it. Still here? Your dog's impressed. Hit subscribe and keep going. Okay, have you ever looked out your window and seen your dog just munching on your lawn like it's a 5-star salad bar? Yeah, me too. It's weird, right? Like, dogs aren't cows. They shouldn't be that into grass, but turns out there are a few reasons why your furry friend might be channeling their inner herbivore. Sometimes it's as simple as boredom. They're just chilling in the yard, nothing better to do, might as well grab a snack. Or maybe their tummy is a little upset, and they think some grass will help settle things down, kind of like when we eat ginger ale after too much pizza. You know the feeling. But then there are those dogs who just genuinely enjoy the taste of grass, like they'll turn their nose up at a treat but go to town on a patch of weeds. Boxers are notorious for this. I swear my friend's boxer would spend his entire walk grazing like he was preparing for hibernation. Alright, so you're about to crawl into bed after a long day, and you stick your hand under your pillow, and bam, soggy tennis ball. Or maybe it's a rope toy that's been thoroughly slobbered on. Either way, it's a gift from your dog. And as much as it makes you want to set your bed on fire, it's actually kind of sweet. See, dogs are pack animals, and in their minds, you're part of their pack. So when they share their toys with you, especially their most prized possessions, it's a sign of love and trust. They're basically saying, I love you so much, I want you to have my favorite slobbery thing. And where do they think the safest place for their precious toys is? Well, in their bed, of course, or in this case, your bed. Because you know, sharing is caring, even if it means sleeping with one eye open in case you accidentally roll over on a squeaky toy in the middle of the night. Okay, you guys know this one. Your dog just casually sitting there, then bam, nose nudge right into your hand. It's like they've got this sixth sense for when you're about to scroll through TikTok, but it's not just a demand for pets. They're saying, hey, remember me? The one who thinks you're a rock star? Pay attention. Great Danes? They're like the mafia bosses of nose nudges. It's adorable extortion, and honestly, I'm here for it. Have you ever noticed that your dog would rather sleep on your clothes than their perfectly good dog bed? It's always the clothes you were about to wear, isn't it? Dogs are obsessed with their human smells. It's like their version of a love letter. They're happy I'm relatively clean, it's a win-win. And get this, a 2024 study found dogs can distinguish their owner's scent even after weeks apart. That's some next-level loyalty. Bonus tip, if you're ever leaving for a trip, toss a worn t-shirt in their bed. Instant comfort. Anyone else's dog go full sock thief mode when laundry day hits? Let me know in the comments. Alright, let's talk about dogs chasing their tails. We've all seen it. The frantic spinning, the tongue lolling out, the sheer determination in their eyes. It's like they're convinced that this time, they're actually going to catch it. And honestly, it's hilarious, until it's not. Puppies do it because, well, they're puppies. Everything is a new and exciting adventure, including their own butts. It's like their version of a toddler discovering their shadow for the first time. But when older dogs start doing it excessively, it can be a sign of boredom, anxiety, or even a medical condition. So if your dog is constantly spinning like a furry tornado, it's probably a good idea to have a chat with your vet, just to rule out anything serious. But if it's just the occasional tail chase, then sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. It's free entertainment, and let's be honest, it never gets old. Just make sure they don't get too dizzy, and maybe hide the breakables just in case. Because when a dog is on a mission to conquer its own tail, anything is possible. Okay, you guys ever been on a walk with your dog and they just stop, like dead in their tracks? It's like walking a fluffy brick wall. One minute they're pulling you towards that squirrel, the next it's nope, we're statues now. My money's on them smelling something weird. Dogs have like 1 billion more scent receptors than us. They're basically walking noses. Or maybe they're just being stubborn little nuggets. French bulldogs? Pros at this. They'll just plant their feet and be like, nope, not going that way. I smell a chihuahua and I don't like it. And good luck moving them. It's like trying to convince a toddler to eat broccoli. You can pull, you can plead, you can even bust out the high-pitched baby voice. They're not budging. They're probably plotting your demise. Just kidding. Maybe. But really, sometimes they're just stubborn little butts. Or, you know, they're picking up on some weird vibe in the air, like that time I swore my dog saw a ghost in the park. Still not over it. Alright, you guys, you know this one. You're munching on some chips, maybe a little ice cream straight from the carton. No judgment here. And suddenly you feel it. That laser beam of judgment burning into your soul. It's your dog giving you the side eye. I saw that stare. They know you're not sharing, and they are not happy about it. They're masters of the guilt trip. I swear, sometimes they look at you like you just kicked a puppy. And the worst part is, it works. You know you should be strong, you should stick to your gun, but those puppy dog eyes, man, they get you every time. Next thing you know, you're forking over half your pizza and swearing you'll be more disciplined next time. I'm telling you, dogs have us wrapped around their little paws. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Hey, dogs can't smile, they're dogs, not Disney princesses. But trust me on this one, guys. Some dogs, they totally smile. It's usually like a little submissive grin, you know? Like when you come home and they're just so happy to see you, their whole face lights up. Pit bulls are notorious for this. They've got those big, goofy grins that could melt a glacier. People always think they look scary, but trust me, it's all love. Pure, slobbery, tail-wagging love. And let's be real, a dog smile is like 10 times cuter than a human smile. Just pure, unadulterated joy. It's enough to make you forget all about that time they ate your shoe. Almost. Okay, maybe not almost. But still, dog smiles are the best. They're like little furry rays of sunshine. Okay, we've all been there, right? You're minding your own business, maybe in downward dog during yoga, and suddenly, bam! Your dog's nose is in your business. It's mortifying, I know, but like, chill, Karen, it's not what you think. Dogs experience the world through smell, like way more than we do. It's their version of a firm handshake, a business card exchange, a full-on LinkedIn profile stalk. They're literally sniffing out information about you. What you ate, how you're feeling, if you're about to start your period, all that jazz. Think about it, have you ever noticed your dog sniffing butts at the dog park? Same thing. They're just trying to get the 411 on their new bestie. It's actually kind of cute when you think about it, right? So next time your dog gets a little too, personal, just remember, they're not being weird, they're just being dogs. And honestly, who are we to judge? We've all done some questionable things in the name of curiosity, am I right? Okay, you guys know I love a good science fact, and this one is seriously mind-blowing. You know how sometimes you yawn and then someone else yawns and then it's just a full-on yawn fest? Well, guess what? Dogs do it too. But like, not just with other dogs, with us. It turns out, contagious yawning isn't just about being tired or something, it's actually a sign of empathy. That's right, your dog is basically a furry little empath feeling all your feels. Isn't that the sweetest thing you've ever heard? Scientists think that dogs develop this ability to yawn along with us as a way to strengthen their bond with humans. Like, oh, you're tired? Me too, we're basically the same person. It's like a subconscious way of saying, I'm here for you, boo. So next time you're feeling a yawn coming on, pay attention to your dog. If they yawn back at you, just know that they're not just being a copycat, they're showing you love and support in their own special slobbery way. Okay, we all love a good cuddle session with our furry besties, but sometimes they just want a little attention, you know? And that's where the gentle paw comes in. You know what I'm talking about? That subtle tap on the leg, that soft paw resting on your arm like, excuse me human, I require pets. It's like a doggy handshake, a way of saying, hey, I'm still here and I love you even though you're probably watching TikToks instead of giving me belly rubs. And let's be real, who can resist that? Some dogs are more prone to pawing than others. Golden retrievers, for example, are basically professional pawers. They're like the clingy, affectionate friends who always want to be touching you. Which, like, I'm not complaining because who doesn't love a good golden snuggle? So the next time your dog gently paws at you, don't just ignore them. Put down your phone, step away from the fridge, and give them the attention they so desperately crave, because let's be real, a little pawing never hurt anyone, and it's basically the purest form of love there is. Zzz. Huh? What was that? Okay, we've all been there, right? Lights are out, you're drifting off to dreamland, and suddenly, boom! It's like a tiny bear doing construction in your dog's throat. Some dogs are just champion snorers. Those flat-faced fluff balls like pugs and bulldogs, they're basically professional lumberjack impersonators with those snores. It's hilarious. Most of the time. But if your dog sounds like it's choking on a sock every time it breathes, maybe get that checked out by the vet, okay? Don't want their airways getting blocked. But seriously, the next time your dog is sawing logs louder than a chainsaw, film it and send it to me. I need that laugh in my life. Dead weight? Nah, that's love, baby. You know that move, right? You're just chilling on the couch, maybe watching some trashy reality TV, and suddenly, bam, you've become a canine lean-to. And it's not just a little head nudge for attention, no. This is full body contact, like they're trying to merge with your leg. It's adorable, but also, how are they so heavy? But don't be fooled, this isn't just about physical support. This is full-on trust, my friends. They're entrusting you with their entire weight. It's like a furry hug that screams, I trust you with my life, even if you did just eat the last pizza roll. So next time your dog turns you into a human furniture piece, embrace the lean. It's basically a love language. And there you have it, 25 weird, wacky, and wonderful things our dogs do. Because let's face it, they're the best kind of weird. Oh, and before I forget, bonus tip for ya. If your pup sneezes in the middle of playtime, it's not a cold coming on. It actually means they're having a blast. It's their way of saying, chill dude, this is all in good fun, no need to call animal control. Now tell me, how many of these quirky behaviors did your dog score on the Weirdometer? Hit me up in the comments, I'm dying to know. And hey, if you want to learn all the secrets to becoming your dog's absolute favorite human, click on this next video. 10 scientifically proven traits dogs can't resist in humans. It's about to get adorable up in here. Don't forget to subscribe, give that like button a boop, and go give your furry little weirdo an extra squeeze for me.